for Jewels. You know, he's been a younger brother to me and Cam since the late '90s, man. He's been around, definitely a dope soul. So I'm just waiting for him to get back, man. Waiting.
What's up with Cam with that double dutch, man? He gets busy, man.
That's old Harlem shit. Growing up in Harlem when you young, man, everybody did everything the same. Like the girls and boys played tag, black row, manhunt, hat peas and putter, double dutch, single rope, basketball. The girls was playing basketball. Some of the girls was nicer than guys. We picking girls on our team. Like you be in the park and be like, nah, I'm picking Candy. I remember Candy and Angelique used to be the girls that was nice back in the days in 1199. And niggas was picking Candy and Angelique. Nah, I'd rather pick Candy than pick you. Let's go, Candy. But that's Harlem. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody's on the same playing field. You know, the girls were kind of faster than the guys when it came to racing when we was younger and shit like that. Every time you get to the race, there'd be a girl against a guy. She smoked the nigga and shit like that. So that's where it stems from and shit like that, man.
Yeah. You know, I know you've been people all this versus stuff. I had a fun debate out with somebody about, like, what if you and Cam went head up with your solo catalog? Like, that'd be a close one, right? With all respect and love, like, if you could play your solo joints, 20 solo joints, and it could be a record you have, your record featuring him or him featuring you, but, like, if you take 20 Jim Jones records against 20 Cam records, how close is that and who wins?
I think Cam wins. I think Cam wins. Yeah, you gotta figure how many platinum records and platinum singles this Cam had. Got records with Kanye, got Really Man, Old Boy, 357. Like, I'd be like, come on, it's just way too much heat that Killer's got. You know, he started his solo career way before I started mine. He's the one that we all started rapping after. You know what I mean? And I've watched him rapping since we was in high school. And you know what I mean? So, yeah, of course, undeniably, it would be Killer. He got some great records. He got a great catalog. And his catalog is a little bit more extensive than mine due to the fact that he started his solo career before I started mine. And then we rolled into the Diplomats. And lo and behold, Jim Jones creeps about the crevices. You know what I mean? So I'm great. I'm grateful to even be mentioned inside of that category when it comes to doing music, especially when people put me up against Cam. But I like to tell people that it wouldn't be no Jim Jones, the artist, if it wasn't for Cam. So you really can't put me up against that because a lot of what you got comes from him. You know what I mean? It's similar to what Kobe said about Michael and shit like that when they asked him who would win. Michael won the 1-on-1, and I'm like, you dig? I'm going to give it to Cam all day. You wouldn't get 100% Jim Jones, the artist, if Cam ain't hold me up the way he did. You know what I mean?
And he pushed you, like, to that point. Like, you had to, I remember you telling me, like, you guys had to have verses. You had to put that work in. Like, you had to be prepared.
Yes. I'm grateful to have a friend that I don't understand sometimes. But the funny thing is, as time goes on, you understand them perfectly. Like, I don't know if he was that ahead of the times than us or he was that smarter than us at that time, but the things that he's done 15, 20 years ago is now starting to resonate with me now, and I'd be like, damn, that man was a smart man the way he did it. Because if he would have catered to us and grabbed us by the hand, and we wouldn't have been the go-getters that we were. He showed us where we needed to go. He showed us the goals we should have. He showed us where the ocean was, and he showed us how to fish.
Yeah.
And he stood by the water fishing himself, so we got a chance to watch all his techniques of fishing, and we stood right next to him by the dock and got the fishing right next to him. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. He also was included with everything, right? That's the whole thing. It's like, if I'm going up to radio, you're going up to radio. It's like everything.
Everything. He gave us a part. He gave us a part of his success. Like, there was no difference. Like, whatever Cam promoted, we all promoted. But in that same breath, his whole promotion platform that he had, he also bring us in as far as Diplomats and Jewels was concerned. Like, whatever it was our time to shine. And you know, he's a dope dude. But Cam's always been smart when it comes to business tactics and big business acumen, things like that. You know what I mean? So I tip my hat to him to this day. You know what I mean? He's very keen when it comes to doing business, and I don't think that us as Diplomats wouldn't have been where we at right now if it wasn't for his smartness as far as the deals is concerned, as far as not letting us get fucked over, as far as not letting, you know what I mean? Because that thing, That thing can stick with you to this day if you do a fucked up deal. Like, I've seen people lose their mind in this industry over having fucked up deals and know they can't come back from such a terrible deal, no matter how much success and accolades and money you made. So you gotta be smart.
Absolutely. I think what they were saying in the comments though, like, the thing people love about you is that, some people have big records, but I think with you, people look at you more in this age where it's so cookie cutter like that. You give good bodies of work, like full albums. You know, how much pride do you take in that, like the full album experience? Like, I think people still view Jim Jones as an album artist more so than a singles artist.
And if today's time, if we were still judging the success of artists by a whole album project, I'd be spanking these niggas. You heard? I'm talking about spank to your biggest artists. Chill out, spank. You heard? But I guess that's where you could tell my age a little bit, because I haven't caught all the way up into the algorithms of how these singles are dropped and how the music moves right now. I still am trying to make complete projects that kind of move the soul, and it feels good to me, and it feels good to know that so many of my comrades and colleagues inside of this industry gave me my props for this past album about how good it was. So I'm just trying to continue in that vein. But I do also have some singles now that I'm about to drop. We're going to play it both ways. We're going to give you projects, and I'm going to drop singles, and I'm going to keep giving you content. And that's how we're going to do it until I feel I finish doing music. But for right now, it's feeling pretty good for me. I'm having a good time. And if you're an artist, you need to diversify. And it don't matter if you're a brand new artist or none of that. Start diversifying now. Start finding your other lanes that you can slowly but surely nitpick at and create your own self for when things do go bad, or when you do have a bad taste in your mouth for music, or when you do want to take a hiatus, you have something else to get into that is making money, where you don't have to solely depend on the fucking music, because that can be...
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, a lot of times you've been a consultant and friend of so many artists and your advice, and like you said, with this pandemic and all this stuff that's happened, I think a lot of artists have been blindsided, right? And if the world changes now and the show game isn't what it is, like, how do these artists adapt? Like, how do these artists survive in this game?
You got to be creative. Being an artist means you're supposed to be creative, and some of these artists are not that. Some of these artists creative come from their labels. Like, they don't really understand what it is to be creative, because they've been catered to so much because of the amount of success they have and things like that. So they don't know how to get to the bottom and get back to the grind and the hustle and stuff like that. And then you have some artists who's comfortable with it, like myself. Like, it feels good because now I feel like we all back on the same playing field that quickly. You dig? There's no way that when they let us back outside, everything is going to go back to the norm. So every artist has a chance to get up on their good foot and kind of compete with those who've been competing, who've been successful and shit like that. Like, I'm just trying to make sure I find my niche in the game while we stuck in the house, and I think I've done pretty good. I mean, and I know everything about money, but everything is about money, and I've found different ways to make money from sitting in this chair right here. You know what I mean? And I know artists are mad about the fact that there's no more back ends right now. There's no more shows, tours, arenas, but you can touch the world with this phone device right here, with this iPhone, with these IGs and things like that. There's so many ways that you still could accumulate some dollars. Like, I posted a post up 2 days ago talking about my shop was open with the studio. I sat it down a couple weeks and learned the ins and outs so that I can record myself. And that post alone, and yesterday I put up a flyer about the same post, and I got like over 500 inquiries for features. Now I'm saying to myself, there's no way I could do no 500 features and shit like that. I want to. Look at me. I want to. I want to. I won't go nowhere. I stay right here in my house and knock out all 500 and get the mumps. You heard? Take a whole month off and do 500 features. I might quit the rap game. And these rappers know what I'm talking about. So I hope that I can lead by example. And, you got a lot of people that's laughing. Oh, he's fucked up. He broke. The pandemic got his pockets hurt. Nah, where I'm from, we hustle like we broke. You heard? We hustle like we ain't got a dollar. The amount of money we have has nothing to do with the hustle we have. and my hustle is for real, and I'm not gonna stand still, and ain't nobody gonna put me in the box. I'm always gonna find my way out the box. I'm an out the box ass nigga. You heard? I can't be in the box. You can't paint me in the box. So, and I hope everybody, I hope that people can take a little bit of my page and make it work for themselves, especially these artists, man. Like, don't do yourself a disservice, man. You dig? Like, you are artists. We sell words, not birds, like I said yesterday. Like, sell your words. Don't matter what it is. It could be information. You could be putting somebody on. You can help somebody get a deal. Like, there's so many ways that you can make some money right now in this game and don't have to step foot out your house. But we so brainwashing. We need to be outside. We need to be outside. Yeah, that's how it was, and that was yesterday when we needed to be outside so we could actually make our money. Today is a new day. We stuck inside. So what you gonna do? You gonna keep complaining about be outside, or learn how to get that money while you chilling inside?
Every once in a while, you got to put your drip on and go in the driveway and come back in the house, right?
Figure it out. You need to get that feeling. Put on a brand new outfit. Spin around the block. Come back. Get it right. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna be back outside sooner or later. But till then, make the best of it, man. Like, I got a chance to see my family, hang out with my family, be with my lady 24 hours a day. Like, I figured that I'd be in here fighting every day because we up under each other so much. It hasn't been that at all. It's actually been dope. Like, I'm happy that I got this moment to be home.
Is she letting you smoke a little bit, or you still got?
I can smoke in the basement. It gets touchy when I try to make it upstairs.
I keep the smoke and the workouts downstairs.
Yeah, you want to see? Let me see what happens if I go upstairs. Let me see if I can do a live.
Pootie's an engineer too, right? You got him working too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Guru been helping me out with getting Pootie into the engineering thing. My son is real smart with computers, so I've been trying to do a lot of different things to encourage him and teach him the hustle. You know what I mean? Like, a different type of hustle, but teaching the integrity of what it is to hustle and creating lanes for yourself, even at an age right now. Like, even with the gaming, we've been doing these gaming things every week and stuff like that, and I've been making a few dollars and shit like that. But I didn't know one thing about the gaming. Like, the amount of stuff that he had to do on the computer for me to actually do live gaming, there wouldn't have been no live gaming if it was up to me. They would, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't tell you nothing about anything he said. Oh man, I was gonna go upstairs and do it, but she right here.
They was scared though. They were like, leave Chrissy alone. Shout out Chrissy. In the comments. They don't want no problem.
I was gonna try to live experiment on live, but she right there. I don't feel like getting into it. Oh man.
Talking about leading by example, Jim. You and French Montana, man, that was big, man. What? How did it feel to do that and resolve that? And like, does that mean that you and Max B could be on the same page again? Like, how do you feel about the situation?
Shout out to French. It's a great thing. Time heals everything, and when we were going through, had a lot of time in between, and sitting back and thinking about the variables of what's important and what's not important, and who my problem really is with, as opposed to me just trying to add everybody who in it that was close to my problem, and come to a point where you got to figure out what's more important in life, holding on to grudges that won't change nothing or keeping them. And, me holding on a grudge with French didn't really make any sense at this point. And pushing the envelope forward seems a little bit better than to keep holding that grudge, especially for the both of us. You know what I mean? And it's not a comfortable feeling in the back of your mind knowing that, something probably could get into action at any given time, no matter what it is, because you don't know where everybody stands and stuff like that. So I'm just glad that we came to a medium and we got a dope understanding. Shouts to French Montana. We've been doing some music. We got a record about to come out. He got a project about to come out. A bunch of dope records. So shouts to him. Shouts to the Bronx. Shouts to New York. Shouts to Harlem.
Yo, supporting, man, holding it down, man. I appreciate you, man. You doing it all, man, and staying busy, man. I appreciate you taking the time, man. You know, I have to tap in, check in with you.
No, I appreciate it. I've been watching you with all the artists and stuff like that. You got good content, man. You know how to intrigue the people. We need all of that at these times, man. It's so easy to get distracted or fall in the slump in the South. So we need people like you to keep our mind moving.
I gotta learn about the pistol squats and calf raises and all that too, man. I gotta get some capo tutorial, man. I gotta stay right, man.
You gotta tell Title cut me a check so I can do these tutorials on Title for y'all. People need to see it. You know what I mean? Tell them don't be stingy over there, goddamn it. I'm Rock Nation too. What's up with B-Dot? How's B-Dot doing?
He good, man. He looking like 1970s because we can't get the shaves and all that. You know
I seen him out there looking like Malcolm X with the husky mustache. Nah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. The integrity that y'all have as journalists and shit like that is very important to artists like myself. You know what I mean? Like certain journalists, you know, they think they're doing their job, but integrity is everything in life, and if you don't have that, then you know where you're going and shit like that. So.
No, and I appreciate that. I always feel like I could always ask you the tough questions, and we could always keep it honest and keep it respectful. You know what I mean? Like that means a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a way that you ask them. It's a way that you ask it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people in your position are more intrusive than they are more inquiring. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like you can inquire, and don't have to answer. But when you are intrusive, that kind of rubs me the wrong way, or any artist the wrong way by you not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and now with the clickbait, you want that clip. Oh yeah, I pissed somebody off. They walked off the interview. You know what I mean? Like, I would say, like, I don't want that moment. I want the great interview. I don't want a great interview moment.
Yeah, like them people. It's so easy to take a person out of their stride by saying the wrong things and stuff like that. So, especially me. So I appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate it, man. But thank you, man. Thank you for this time, man. Thank you for watching what we're doing, man. Like I said, man, the shop is open, man. If you looking for
quarantine, baby, 500 features, 500.
We doing intros. We doing dub plates. We doing birthday shout outs. We doing wedding shout outs. We doing wedding performances over Zoom. You dig? We doing Zoom performances. Line it up. You can hit my DM, and we come. I'll pop up at your house for the right price on your TV. You heard? You holler at me if you wanna smoke a blunt with me. You can pay for that too, and we smoke a blunt on FaceTime. I'm serious. You heard? Payment plans available, and we also got layaway. You heard? Just like Alexander's.
Alexander's. You brought it back with Alexander's.
We got layaway too, and layaway is a very serious thing for those who are on their grind, because I know everybody ain't getting to the big bag, but I know there's a lot of artists out there that would like to further their success and do music with other artists and don't know how to go about it because it is so pricey. This is why I'm offering layaway to you, my friend.
Love to you and the fam, Jim. Appreciate
you, my brother.
Love.
The
capo, man. One of a kind, man. Decorated.